it's me, Silver. I'm back with another video. I'm sorry, my internet is just crapping out on me right now. So, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. I still think we're forgetting one. I think there's someone still alive that I'm not 100% sure. Junko's dead, right? Yes. She died, she got impaled. Oh, I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Leave the area, yeah. This way? Ooh, the all-seeing eye. Oh, draft. Draft room. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, lock. There must be a way to open the locker. After all, it's pretty similar to card readers for the lockers rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean, let's give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, can't get in. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but I have that in case of emergency break glass handbook. I found the headmaster's hidden room. Okay, let's give it one more try with that. Just slam it into it and just be like, yeah, take that and read it. Oh, it worked. Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. Nope, don't see anything that could be a clue. Still check it again. Ha! This thing's practically empty. What are you? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. Could it be important? I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting. How do you know a girl's handwriting from a dude's handwriting? I don't think there's a difference between a dude's and a chick's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly. Like whoever wrote them was measured. Oh, that annoys me. Why? Why would you measure it? Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. Hey, how am I doing? I'm doing good. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I know it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Maybe he had another daughter we just don't know about. I mean, he did leave. He could have had another. No. I don't know. Maybe he had another kid. Hey, do you know if Kyoko's dad had another kid? You don't know? Okay, thanks. Yeah, there's nobody over there. I'm just talking to myself. What's all this? What does this on me? Quickly scan the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us and so we survive. There's a second despair. Interesting. Let's open this locker. So locker open. I'll see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. That doesn't mean you can't check it again, boy. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Okay, let's get out of here. I took the emergency handbook and ran across that. Let's look inside. Oh! Locker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. The crystal ball. It's Hero. This is crystal ball. Not crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. It's Hero. Notebook stacked up in no particular order and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff didn't do a lot of studying now that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. How does easiness evaporate? I thought only liquids evaporate. Yasuhiro Higakure. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Higakure. This is our Yasuhiro. The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this thing? Locker notebook. But the more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. Start checking lockers, my dude. That's all you can do. Yeah, leave the area. It is officially nighttime.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Oh, great.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
I don't know how I feel about that. What now? He wants to give us a hint. It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Head to the gym, everybody. Hiro! Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did. actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There was no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? Oh, what's going on? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Okay, let's go find out what it is. Hey, how you doing? Ding. Monokuma appears. A wild Monokuma appears.
I am Monokuma!
Wow. A wild Monokuma appears. Smack him with a fucking bat. Hello, welcome. Welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope. That. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. A bomb blew up in my face and I died. Monokuma used explosion. It was super effective. What I found was a single photograph. What in... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16? Wait a moment. Makoto's not in the photo. Is he the one taking the picture, though? Could have been. It was everyone who come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusawa. Then this girl is Mukuro. Wait, why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, where am I? Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. That's why I went and recounted, because I was like, it doesn't look right. I think there's one missing. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I ever met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else in this picture, I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? Oh, like Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way. You're standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But
Strange.
I'll tell you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. No, I thought it'd be out of right field. English, dude. English. Guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in my hand, I left the gym dejected. It's gonna almost said ejected, but it's dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this all up. No, I have to clear all this up. Leave the area? Yeah, leave the area. Oh, yep. While I'm thinking about it, the store. One. Give it a shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. 61.04% of a repeat. And I got, I think, a repeat. No, I didn't get a repeat. Cool. That was amazing. I thought I was going to get a repeat, and I did. Into the show. To the archive. Why is that not surprised with the Yakuza's in the archive? Hello, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. I have Byakuya away. But of course he did. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Yeah, I'll leave. Anybody else? Am I doing something terrible now? I'm literally just searching for everybody. Okay, hallway, fifth floor. Door right behind me. Look at this door in front of me. Hero, how you doing? Hey, Hero. Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Phil was able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Ask as many questions as you want. Doesn't mean you get the answers to it. Okay, where am I going? Wrong one. This way? This way? In here? I'm trying to remember, like, the layout of this whole place. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko. Hey, wake up. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Damn it. Genocide Jill, you bitch. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. You keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
see.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? Not even close. Toko, you confuse me. Or Jill, I don't know what to call you. Toko, I'm just gonna call you Toko. You confuse me, woman.
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh, we're gonna just skip that one. I'm not gonna read that one. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morrow? I don't know. Whatever her name is. Morrow's? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you speak. Bingo, bazinga. Bazinga. Really? We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't say it like that. It's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I don't remember. So it's like double the memory. Oh, so it's kind of like what I've done. I put a 4 terabyte external hard drive on my PlayStation. Intelligent. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory.
Huh?
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so, yeah.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about this picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyways. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Well, I presume there's a body right there, sitting out in the open. The fridge, it's open. Well, I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so quickly, Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
It's a morgue. No shit. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was there, and well, there you have it. You knew she fainted.
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagined she came here to investigate. When she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Jesus! Why has everything got to be so difficult with you?
Anyway,
we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body's... Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the
I
fridge.
see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the table. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Wait over there like a good boy. Go sit in the corner. Just wait over there, that's it. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. You done yet? I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. I don't... someone's in there with blue light goes on. 9 lights. Biolab lights. Okay, I've already looked through the instruction manual and form for it. Am I good to go? I've kind of just like searched around. Tarps. No, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden. It's bullshit. And if I remember, that tarp has a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got into the biolab and took it over there. Tarp has been updated.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Finally. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So,
Indeed.
I pay careful attention to the wounds on and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
At the very least...
Certainly you can... Certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyoko's account.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. I keep hitting triangle beforehand. Come to think that there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it lists her height.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse, so that...
Indeed.
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no...
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro's Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly. Oh wait, are you not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive. You know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then,
I think we've done all we can do. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. That damn pocketbook. If I don't do it now, Kyoko. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you
What?
got here? What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor
Indeed.
of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video.
Makoto,
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to feel a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. The DVD. And it says Class 78 Urgent.
so,
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. Somebody just... What video was that? That's really weird. Someone just... What? The Hades? Okay, well, I'm gonna exit that video real quick. I'm checking something. Comments? Not a comment. What the Hades? This comment I gotta see. Remove. That's weird. Why does anybody post stuff like that? Okay. No, I had a weird, a little weird message pop up for one of my videos, and I was so confused. None of this makes sense right now. Yeah, really. Somebody left a comment on my video, and it was a fake profile. So I was so confused. So what's going on? But I guess that means there's a more important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Makoto,
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? I guess.
in other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
However,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
I
swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. I almost said of the demon. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father found happiness.
why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much now to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Oh, is it almost time for the class trial? That was just odd that she says that. And then I'm going to this. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check that. Can't afford to lose. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button. I thought I was hitting X, but I was sitting there holding circle. I was sitting there hitting circle, getting a good portion of that. I am so sorry I didn't hit that. Go to the main hall. And go to here? How am I going to the here? Hina! Oh, I haven't talked to Hina in so long. So, this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to...
Oh!
Makoto! Oh, no. Sorry, gotta go. What? Yeah, I'm so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina. Why? Why won't you talk to me? I loved you, Hina. No! That's funny. There we go. AV. I was trying to figure out where it was at. AV room is this one? AV room. I still don't remember like the whole map, but I'm figuring it out. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Hold on, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged...
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Understandable. I have that same problem. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
Smart.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense, Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Oh, shit. Oh, somebody just got wrecked. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right to the edge. Makoto! Huh? What I saw was me. And possibly, undeniably, me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said, yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Nice. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now.
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Monokuma's a dick. Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose, you little shit. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, they'd all answer yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on her now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too inconvenient. Or too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or interview DVD has been updated. Yeah.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Oh, I hate him. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Let's do this. Well guys, I think that class trial will be saved for the next video. Have fun guys. See you again next time.